think a lot of people have this idea that polyamory is just like a constant orgy when really it's constant communication. I think I'm just curious about like, yeah, how your relationships work. Cause I feel like when I talk with a lot of cishet people, they're just like, what's the difference between an open relationship and polyamory? So I think it would be helpful to just break down like, what is the difference?
Well, so I think of like any relationship, monogamy, non-monogamy, any type, friendship, whatever, right? It's again, this from a relationship anarchist perspective, we're designing it intentionally. So people who are monogamous, they've decided, right? I want the things that I value in a relationship is exclusivity, and this is what that means for me. Maybe it's sexual exclusivity, these specific sex acts. We operate on assumptions, and then all of a sudden I have hurt feelings because someone that I'm in relationship with did something that I didn't like, and I had never voiced that. But then we still end up being like, oh, well, now I'm mad at you because you should have just known. And for me, it's like, no, for my neurospicy brain, that doesn't work. We need to actually like get clear on what are all the specifics so we know what are the agreements that we're operating within. And so in the non-monogamy umbrella, I like to think of a spectrum from, yeah, like you said, there's open relationships. They're all different depending on the unique humans in them. But a lot of time, people who identify as in an open relationship, or when I myself was in an open relationship, it's like, oh, it's fine what our boundaries are, but it's usually more sexual and like there's more emotional exclusivity. And then we move into polyamory, and then there's just so many labels under polyamory from don't ask, don't tell, right? You can have whatever other relationships you want, but I don't want to hear anything about them. So it's like, don't ask, don't tell. And then we have like when there's more involvement, there can be a kitchen table. Polyamory is another common one. And that's basically, I know who my metamors are. Metamors are my partner's partners. And I can, that's basically the idea is we can get around a kitchen table and it would not be awkward. It's basically all of us can design intentionally those relationships with each other, and we're comfortable like hanging out with each other.
So I think the main theme is it's tailored to you. I think a lot of people have this idea that polyamory is just like a constant orgy when really it's constant communication.
It's like the joke is that it's communication and scheduling. That's really happens way more than any sex, honestly.